Greetings, fellow beings. Ho ho, we're live. Welcome to Tuesday, October 1st, 2024. We are in the closing months of the year. That's right, it's the last quarter. And fortunately, they're full of holidays and a lot of holiday cheer and hopefully a correct selection in this selection of leaders so that we don't descend into socialism. Yeah. True story. I hope you guys are all here for the right reasons, hanging out with me this morning, checking out some wonderful stories and some terrible ones, and at least something we can look forward to, like The Penguin. We've got a lot of shows on tap for you today. WDW Pro is following this show. Don't miss that. It's going to be extraordinary, and if you're a member, you can pop in over on the members-only stream if there is one today. I haven't even checked. After that, you've got Mr. H's H-Cast, your favorite afternoon, evening podcast featuring myself and many more. Should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to it. All right, folks, let's get started saying hi to each and every one of you. We got Sergeant Kiratina. Good to see you. We got me and my monkey. And Snortapoopus Cuber, our favorite polar bear. Weatherman. Good morning, Weatherman. I hope all is going well in your neck of the woods. All the way from the hood to the neck of your, to your neck of the woods. That's what it is. Staccato DDS says, Buenos dias, senor. We've got Constantine Hex. Afternoon, youngsters. There you go. Will Culture sell the Penguin appendage? No. DFG is in the house. Oh, hello. Hello, Snowflake. Low spec Linux laptop and gaming and everything else. Good to see you, Jeff. Hope you're doing well. Miss Pico Cafe, wrenching away. Let's get started. Here we go. What a great day. What a great day. I don't think I need my finger on the soundboard anymore. I'm no longer muted. You can hear me. I confirmed it. That's right. Who else is out in the world? Mark Fields is out in the world. Good vibes, everybody. The beautiful people. SFXF314 Sabertooth Raptor in the house. Working constantly on new models. We've got Lord Thondar. Good to see you. Liberty Hall's Cat. Hello. Hello. For those of you who watched today's video, thank you. For those of you who commented on today's video, extra thank you. And for those of you who liked and shared it around, it's a quadruple thank you. Thank you for that. Please, if you're interested in seeing this channel grow, share the videos out there far and wide on your socials, whether it be any of the meta platforms like Instaface and Bookgram, or any of the other things like the X Twitter thing or the I don't care. Share it around. Show everybody. Let's get everybody in here. We have a big tent. We welcome everyone. All your friends. All your friends belong to us. Q2 Cast TV. Mayor Adams' top advisor asked to resign. It was being investigated in a separate probe. My goodness, does it sound like maybe New York City is full of corruption? Seems like when you're ruled by one party for a very long time, you've got tons of corruption. Perhaps you should mix it up. Stop voting for the people you're voting for. It ain't working. Yeah, they just get rich on your dime and screw you at the same time and don't give you anything that they promised. Pay attention. That's why populists are popular. My goodness. Anyway, getting out of the politics now. Davina Duckworth is here. Good morning, dear. Hope you're doing well. We got our first gifty of the day from Liberty Hall's Cat. Gifts a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. We fell behind by 500 members. We were over 1,000. Now we're well under. YouTube really finds a way to give the short shrift to the creators, don't they? Yes, they do. But Kit Kat is here with a Kit Kat, which is very nice. You guys that send me these pet pictures, you're the best. I appreciate them so very much. You lift my day, lift my spirits. Dr. Megatron's in the house. We got the lovely Ruby Hoove saying, good morning, Culture and Culturians. Thank you, Ruby Hoove. So good to see you and Hoove around. I appreciate that. Judicon, what's going on, Judicon? Hope you're doing well, my friend. We got Donovan Bradford in the house. Hope he's doing well. And Ruby Hoof gifts a Culture Casino membership. That's right. Gifty indeed. That's right. Rod Thunderheart is in the house. The Red Dawn Batman. Good morning. Good morning. Morgan King. What's going on, Morgan King? Somebody's going to have to help me test my live game streaming. So, one of you lucky folks, or unlucky, I think it'll be. Because I got to figure out how to get back to being able to do that. Because I miss it. Sean Mountain in before the Bear Story. That's right. Bear Story is last today. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. Could have had a really bad one. Fat Bear Week got postponed and delayed. I don't want to talk about why. Maybe later. Be mo better. Better be mo better. Good to see you. Good to see you. Cash Kester in the house. What's up? Hey up. The smoking man. Mike Beats. What's up, buddy? What's up? Brady, how you doing? What up? What up? Walter Tomaszewski in the house. I have vertigo. That stinks, bro. I'm sorry about that. Feel more better. Carl Singh. What's up? What's up? Wes Truebud the Third. Good morning, Culture. I have yet to watch it, but I'm looking forward to it after hearing from so many. That's right. Check it out. Books. Check them out. Yeah. I did some fancy editing. Well, not really. Basically just slapped on all the trailer stuff behind me, plus the red carpet thing, which, they showed their hand and their butt in the show, quite literally. We're 7 minutes in, which means we got to go. Kahuna Corey, the king. What's up? Frank's here. Our Canadian representation has arrived. Randall Orser, good morning, my friend. It's great to stay up late. Good morning to you. Is this live gifts? 10 Culture Casino memberships. My goodness, my friends. Holy cow. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Filiato. Trinoculus P. All right, folks. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and wherever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. 17 stories, and also we got to get cooking. Plus, we got a great bear story at the end. Don't want to miss that. We got Spirit Halloween throwing shade all over Saturday Night Live at their 50th opening for good reason. Basically calling it out for irrelevant 50-year-old TV show. They're used as the butt of jokes a lot and multiple times in SNL skits, including on the news update, so I don't blame them for throwing some shade. Congratulations to Spirit Halloween. Ding, ding, ding. We got Rust. The armorer over there is not getting a new trial. No. This Miss Hannah Gutierrez Reed lady is, set to sit for her entire term in prison, because she wanted to get a new trial due to the withheld evidence that seemingly got off the Baldwin. Although the Baldwin's still not out of hot water. Oh, what a loss, folks. We lost Charlie Hussle, baseball's all-time hit leader. He was shunned by the Hall of Fame over a gambling scandal back when, it really was something that was happening around all over the place. But you get caught, you get shunned. And maybe now, after his death at 83, he'll be placed in the Hall of Fame. We'll see. The Penguins continues to delight audiences and make other shows look silly. Just on HBO and HBO Max, or Max now, I guess, 1.6 million viewers on Sunday. One day. 1.6 million viewers took the time to watch it as close to live as you possibly could. And now, at least a week full of numbers is going to make this show look amazing compared to the, trash-tasticness of Agatha all along, which we're going to see fall off of a cliff after the terrible escape room episode that was last week. Oh, and guess what? I have to suffer that again tomorrow and go to the after party on WW Pro's channel. Again, his show's following mine this morning, so stick around, folks. Nosferatu trailer drops. This thing looks great, and Lily Rose Depp looks like she knows what she's doing. I cannot wait for Bill Skarsgård's performance as Nosferatu. Robert Eggers is going to deliver something that we haven't seen in a very long time, and this is reminiscent of the original. I cannot wait for this. I hope you guys are excited as I am. It is spooky month, and I like to be spooked. I'm already spooked, to be fair, and Travis Kelce trying to be a media personality. This guy has the media personality of a wet dish rag, and yet he's going to be hosting Smarter Than a Celebrity, and if you watch the trailer, be prepared to be disappointed. This guy, I don't know how he rizzed Taylor Swift. I don't think he did. I think that's a planned relationship. And I don't know why anybody would think that, you're going to be able to sell this guy. He's just, ugh. I don't know what the word is. Like, detestable's too strong. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll also figure out why Sony seems to have changed up their entire movie studio. That's right. They got rid of Tony Vinciquerra. He's stepping down as CEO. When you see the word stepping down, you should think demoted, fired, or being exited. And Ravi Ahuja will succeed him. I don't know anything about this guy. I don't think anybody else does either. But the SPE's current chairman of Global Television Studios and president and COO, Ravi Ahuja, I don't know, will be taking the reins as SPE president and CEO. This is going to be weird. I have no faith in what's about to happen at Sony, but I didn't before. It seems like their entire business segments are collapsing. Reacher spinoff starring Maria Sten is going to flop, just like everything else, even though it just got the green light. Expect this to go sideways. Speaking of sideways, Epic Games is suing Google and Samsung, finally, over antitrust. This is going to move forward quickly. Speaking of moving forward quickly, Arkansas is suing YouTube over the fact that it helps to fuel a mental health crisis. It's going to be an interesting defense by everybody, or even offense at this point. I don't know how you go about proving that, but they're set too. Sony's PlayStation Network suffered a massive hours-long outage, and that irritated video gamers, including me, because I was trying to unwind. There's the word, and did not. I do not like games as a service. This is primary reason why. Speaking of primary reason why, we need to pay attention to, well, the fact that you're going to be lining up for stuff. And this is only a preview of what you could get if you put the wrong person in power here in this country, including, you may not see me much longer if there's a limitation of freedom of speech. Speaking of limitations, Wall Street's backing off from their records on a very lower day, to say the least, and I don't think we're that far away from this going down quickly. Japan, though, is doing very well. Japan's central bank basically saying, hey, growth is positive. EVs, folks, let's get into some EVs. EVs could catch fire if they're inundated with salt water. Oh, wait, that's almost all the East Coast and the Southeast Coast. And anywhere there's a hurricane, you're going to have exploding cars in the midst of all the carnage. I don't think that's good. And we have one more EV story I want to get to, because you need to know this if you own any of these vehicles. So stick around, because we'll get them in bonus time. Here we go. Hi, everybody. It's bonus time. Good to see you. We didn't get through all 17 stories. We made it through 15 stories. Let's get the 16th. This story you need to know. EVs have inherent dangers with them that are underplayed and have been for the better part of a decade. Again, inundated with salt water. Well, actually, electricity and water don't mix well anyway, but add salt into the mix and you've got a whole big problem, especially with the battery packs that a lot of these EVs carry. You're not being warned about this in advance of your purchase in a way that's substantive. It may be there in the fine print, but you didn't know that this would be a problem. So let's take a look at what else could happen if you leave your vehicle inside to charge or outside to charge. Outside to charge, maybe you get inundated with salt water if it's out in the drive or on the street. And in the garage, if you start charging it, well, Jeep's telling you, the 194,000 plug-in hybrid SUVs, don't charge them. Stop charging them and park outdoors, because these things are catching on fire. Fire! I can't emphasize that enough. They're catching on fire. BMS, battery management systems, could be to blame. Who knows? perhaps inadequate wiring, insufficient wiring, insufficient resistance on wiring. Any number of things could cause this problem. But don't plug in your electric car. Okay, Jeep, why didn't I just buy a gas car, which is reliable, works everywhere, and I don't have to worry about it exploding? I don't know. Moving on, and finally to the good news. The bear news! That's right. Albuquerque gets a brand new bear, an Andean bear. His name is Ben. He's settling into a new habitat in the Albuquerque Biopark. Why? Because this guy is an escape artist. So they had to build a whole new enclosure for him. Look at him! And there are more Andean bears on the way. They're very cute. Look at him! He likes the adventure. He came all the way from Texas. He's growing accustomed to his new habitat. You can check him out there in New Mexico. I may travel to Albuquerque just to see this fella, but they gave him multiple places to climb, water to swim in, all kinds of wonderful things. This lady seems really excited to talk about the bear. But Ben escaped the Texas Zoo many times. Look at him go! Oh, he's so cute. Yep, he broke out of Texas, St. Louis, and other places as well. They built a habitat he can't escape from, or so they think. We'll have to see. But I think it's amazing, and I love bears. So there you go. There he is. He's so cute. Anyway, I thought I'd bring that story to you because it is something good. We've had a lot of very bad bear news lately. I don't want to talk about, but apparently there was a clash between two bears that left one famous one in the Fat Bear Week polling um, with a loss of life. So this is unfortunately wild animals, and the territory and many other things. So just keep that in mind, folks. These are not our friends, despite how cute they are. On that note, we need to get back to the amazing people out there in the chat who've uplifted today's stream so far. The many voices here are keeping us alive. Liberty House Cat, like I mentioned before, Ruby Hoove, and Is This Live with 12 early gifties, and I appreciate that. Looking for some stuff. Well, I hope you find some stuff for Royal Uplinks. We've got so many people in support of the channel. I just want to say thank you. We're going to get to some super chats here, and then we'll get on to broader conversations. I just thought you guys would appreciate a bear story because I like bears. And you do too, it seems. Review for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, Hoove is listening today. I unfortunately shared my flu. Oh, man. All right. Well, I hope I hope Hoove gets better. I had a little touch of something. I may still right now. I had a top of head headache last night, and those are never good for me. Usually a reset in barometric pressure is the cause. But yeah. So, and by the way, this show, Penguin, worth your time. All right. Worth your time. Janet Z for 5. Culture Casino Cash says, good morning and happy 1st of October. That's right. It is officially spooky month. I got to get some decorations up and around for everybody to appreciate how spooky things are. I like spooky things. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Janet Z. I appreciate it. The Weatherman over on the Green Machine. He gives 2 Culture Casino Cash for the working man. Thank you, Weatherman. Really appreciate it. By the way, Rumble's right there. That's where the chat is. So there's that. We got Staccato DDS for 10 Culture Casino Cash. Agatha is so bad, I'm not even interested in the YouTube aftermath. Well, that's fair. The after parties are fun, though. I mean, sometimes we talk about other stuff, but I understand that. And I appreciate that. But I did a video today on Agatha and its comparison in numbers and the fact that it's already a flop. It's miles behind Acolyte. I don't think anybody understands how bad that is. It's very, very bad. This basically means that in consecutive shows, Disney hasn't been able to outdraw their competitors at all. Even with the double dose of premiere that they do, nothing's been sufficient enough to garner the interest of the broader audience. Imagine if only 3 to 5% maximum watch your new programming? Why is anybody there at all then? Is it because of your old calendar? Well, you're getting rid of that. You're not investing in new programs. That's a big problem I want to talk about later this week. And if you're not investing in new things, why what's the incentive? Most of the things that you have to offer are already out in physical form. And when things flop, we've already seen what you do with things like Willow. And now nobody can go back and watch Willow except maybe through like watch parties or perhaps through some of the videos that other people did talking about how poor Willow was done. I feel like that's kind of the way we'll be able to experience the Rings of Power when it's all said and done 8 years from now, when they've completed all 5 seasons. And everybody's been like, wow, this was a terrible waste of time and money. And I think it should make, in fact, I think it does make Prime a laughing stock. I mean, look at the fact that they're green lighting a Reacher spinoff that nobody asked for or wants. I don't want that. The author of the book certainly would want that. It's, opportunity to collect more money. But to be fair, I mean, yuck. And thank you once again for the $10 super chat. Staccato DDS, I hope you're doing well. Staccato, we need to get together. I need to figure out if I can do a commercial for you. Maybe get the puppets to do one. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Hoove, despite the flu, gifts a Culture Casino membership. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. And I just want to say thanks for those of you who gifted memberships. They mean the world to me. Maybe we'll climb back up to the vaulted heights of 1,000 members. Oh, speaking of members, tonight is the watch party. That's right, gold tier. You should have got a message this morning with all the information to sign up. Sign up in advance so you don't waste time doing that later. Again, I don't need your real name, your screen name, first and last screen name, perfect, however you want to put that. And just an email address can be, even your spam email address, because we all know everybody has one. But the most you'll get out of that email address is a coupon for beachpunk.com, where we have some wonderful gear and more on the way. And hopefully we can get the hat up, because it still isn't up yet, but it will be, ladies, for the boss's hat. That's right. This comes in multiple colors, or will. You'll have the option for pink, blue, this gray. Well, this is actually a light blue. It's the filter taking it out, but this is a blue. There's several different colors. I will get on that with with the web person, the web dev, and go from there. So my site's going great guns, thanks to you. If you haven't checked it out, please do. You can support the channel in a much bigger way just by taking a look at the gear and purchasing something. It really is true. It helps a lot. It helps establish and build the business. And now that we are going to be expanding, this is going to be exciting, into Amazon and other places, we're going to start advertising everywhere too. So hopefully build the brand. With your help, you'll be in on the ground floor and get some stuff that, well, is going to disappear. We are going to start seeing a rotation of designs. So there are some designs that won't be there anymore. Just keep that in mind. Mexican Iron Man for 10 Culture Casino bucks. Thank you, my friend. Culture Casino Cash says, new show, Endangered Species Casino. Watch live as Culture hires Mexican Iron Man as the zookeeper. The twist in episode 1, Mexican Iron Man feeds Culture to a hungry giant Komodo dragon. Watch Culture wiggle. That doesn't sound fun. Komodo dragons are kind of scary, terrifying even, frightening. That kind of thing. Holy cow, and thank you, Mikey. Wes Trueblood gives 3 Culture Casino memberships. No, he does, just 1. I added the 3 because he's got Wes Trueblood the 3rd. Good to see you, Wes. And holy cow, 10 Culture Casino memberships from the great and powerful Subhuman, who actually keeps the country rolling, along with Apollo Me's Minion and many of our other over-the-road truckers who really keep us eating and doing everything and fixing our cars. You can't do anything without the folks in the trucking industry, so you should thank them. I thank them all the time. Thank you, Subhuman, for your gift of 10 Culture Casino memberships. We've got the gifties everywhere. Much appreciated. In fact, we've got so many gifties this morning, I'm going to throw some cheddar. Let's sling some cheddar. Cheddar.
Oh, man. That's some sweet cheddar. Guys.
Gifty, gifty, gifty. Oh, you guys are incredible. Thank you for, keeping me retired. I really appreciate that. Those gifts really do help. I'm not kidding when I say it. I went full-time YouTube. And I have to tell you, you guys have helped. You've helped a lot. It's a lot of fun. I love doing what I do. I love that you're here. And I love that we get to talk about everything we want to freely, for the most part. For the most part. Did I see Spaceship Vampire in the house? I did. And Carlos Alfredo Lopez. What's up, Carlos Alfredo Lopez? Mm-hmm. Let's see. Ludoleza. We got Halloween. What am I going to dress up as? I don't know. I think I could be Kirk. I don't think I have Command Gold. I have red, blue. I don't think I have Command Gold. Maybe I do. I'll have to go looking. Thank you for the trucker shout out. You bet, man. I've got a lot of you. Rod, I've got, and we got actually somebody who proudly advertises the trucker with a tablet out there. We got the Cheese Factor. Good day to you, DJ Ronnie G. Got a lot of folks just hanging out. You guys are incredible. You're the best. Thank you, Janet Z. Admiral Teague's in the house. You can check out Admiral Teague's channel. There you go. And R.I.P. Pete Rose. Yeah, man, that was heartbreaking. The funny thing is Charlie Hussle was kind of a hero when I was growing up. Not just because the Wheaties box or anything else. Because when I was playing ball, I mean, this was the man. And as a catcher, when I was playing ball, you know, I held a hit record 3 seasons straight. I held the batting average record for one of those seasons, the last season, and we consistently won the championship. So, yep, Charlie Hussle. Yep, yeah. I he was a guy I wanted to be like. Of course, then I had other people to look up to, Bonilla and Bonds. Eventually, the Bash brothers. Plus some family favorites for reasons. So, and loved it. Miss baseball, miss basketball, miss football. Now it's golf, tennis, pickleball, racquetball. Yeah, man, baseball right now though. We're in the best time of the year. Hope you guys are watching. Some good stuff out there. Yeah, yesterday we talked a little bit about Chris Christopherson and his impact, not just in country music but in pop culture. Um, Quite significant in his ability to act and sing, write songs for others. Well, that most of the greats do that. You know, and even Barbara Streisand said something nice about him day before yesterday. So there's that. Prepare also. Oh yeah, for Venezuela. He's in the hospital. What? No, Fernando. Man, yeah, and Ken Griffey Jr. is amazing, man. Dude, Mr. All Around. Yeah, sorry about the sports ball, guys, but I grew up with sports. You want to talk about a heartbreaker? The Bash brothers from Oakland that crushed my big sis as she grew up watching Jose and Mark. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I didn't want to know that there were people cheating. I really didn't. Yeah. And we did lose Dikembe Mutombo yesterday. Yeah, he passed from brain cancer. Holy cow. Normally the big guys go from heart stuff. Having that happen was just epically tragic and sad. Dikembe was great. Um, I basketball people in my family were really upset. Yeah. Get to a certain age, and everyone you know or have heard of starts dying. It's just part of life. It is. The thing is, it's just because of the way the mass media started to proliferate and because of cable and satellite and everything else here in the United States, we have more celebrities that people recognize. Even at a different time, they would have been, non-starters for anybody but a local or a region. So we got exposed to a lot more people doing a lot more amazing things, and they became stories. Media can make or break anybody, and right now they're trying to make certain people, which really they shouldn't. They're causing detriment, harm, and also damage to their future. They just don't see it that way, which is terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Um, hey, Cynthia Carter got a membership saying thank you. Ruby Who for 5 Culture Casino Cash. Thank you, Ruby Who, for another Culture Casino Cash donation. Says R.I.P. Pete Rose. Condolences to family, friends, and fans. Yes. I mean, had he not been linked to the gambling thing, had he been able to prevent his weakness, maybe he'd be in the Hall of Fame easily without any of that stuff. But that would have been fantastic. Holy cow! Staccato DDS, my friend, hits us with 50. Oh, man. 50 Culture Casino memberships. Oh, wow. Every time you guys do this, it's amazing. Thank you, Staccato. You didn't, I appreciate it. All right. You know what? You're gonna get more cheddar, but you're gonna get something else as well. Um, yeah. In fact, let's do that first. Thank you.
Stop the presses. We have late breaking gifties. Back to you, Culture.
Oh man, that penguin's crazy.
Oh, man. That's some sweet cheddar. Guys. Yeah.
I just want to say thanks to everybody that's contributed today. You guys are amazing. Rallying back, you guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully, for those of you who are gold tier members or higher, you will join us tonight. Earlier start time because it is a double feature. We are starting at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern for the watch party of Alien and Aliens back to back tonight. Join me and Comics Division, or myself, I should say, proper English, and Comics Division for a wonderful treat in the spooky month. We've got 3 Tuesdays because we go every other Tuesday. We've got 3 Tuesdays in October, starting with tonight, October 1st. Again, if you are gold tier or higher membership, you are very welcome to join us tonight. We have room for 250 of you. So that's plenty of room. If you are gold tier or you're not, consider upgrading. It's the price of a cup of coffee every month. I think it's $5. I think. Not sure, but something like that. And it gets you all 3 watch parties this month on top of all the other things that you would get with the gold tier membership, and that covers everything that's also in the lower tiers, just like everything else. If you want, you don't have to. It's just something fun to do and something special. Once again, Staccato for the 4th time. Thank you very much. It means the world to me. Lots of gifties. Speaking of which, we got SFX F314 Sabertooth Raptor last night on Comic Show. I sent a number of my ship designs. They commented on them. Brahma seems to like the one I named Valiant Renegade. Well, I do too. I mean, just because of the name. Speaking of the name, Valiant's doing great. I'm so very proud of what he's doing. He's crushing it. And I love the fact that when he does analysis, it sounds like me. He's saying what I think. Yeah, but we got wonderful video we dropped today, so do check. If you haven't checked it out, please do. Right when we end the show, I would appreciate it. And once again, you will be headed over to WW Pros show, the Pro Show, right after today's episode of the 6 Minute Daily ends. So just keep that in mind. Hey, what's up, Jeff? How's it going, buddy? World class BSers. What's up, bro? Penguin is awesome. I'm a fan. I am too. We're going to be talking about that over on the HCast, your favorite afternoon evening podcast. Hey, Jeff, maybe you'd be interested in popping in on Mr. H's show. What do you say? You want to check out a Tuesday, Thursday afternoon show? The best show on Tuesday, Thursday afternoons. I bet you'd fit in. I'd appreciate it too. Morgan King's still going, gifty, gifty, gifty. Yep. Good to see you, Jeff. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Been a minute, man. Been a minute. It's raining gifties. It truly is. Yeah. Man, look at all of those. Thank you again, Staccato DDS. You made a lot of people thrilled. Dr. Megatron got gifted earlier from Is This Live, who busted out with the gifties earlier today. Lots of amazing gifties. Look at all those names. So beautiful. Da, 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 da. Yeah, da, 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 da. Who else is out there? Thank you, Jacob Gordon. Thank you for the generosity, folks. Indeed. Razzie! Look at all these wonderful people. Morning Haze says thank you. Amazing. Admiral Teague says being deceased will clinch the MLB Hall of Fame for Pete Rose because now he can't exploit it or embarrass the game again. I guess that's one way to look at it, Admiral Teague, and I can appreciate that. I just don't know that he did irreparable harm, which was the whole reason that, what's his name? The former commissioner was like such a turkey about it. Anyway. Hey, Larry Wells, how's it going? Good to see you. Sergeant Giratina, I saw that you have a birthday coming up. Please remind me, because I will sing you happy birthday. I love doing that for everybody. Tina Guzman, I will see you tonight for the double feature. Fantastic, Tina. And again, I mean, everybody that is gold tier or higher is welcome. I love doing it. This is going to be fun. If you have not seen the original Alien in high quality or Aliens in high quality, you will want to join us this evening. It should be a lot of fun. Yep, and Jacob is correct. Jacob Gordon says MLB gambled on the game in 1994. Well, to be fair, MLB kind of put themselves in a bad position anyway, because they looked the other way when it came to anything that was juiced, whether it be balls, bats, or players. And again, you got to bring people back in the door after strikes who maybe not have strikes. So those are just thoughts. Let's see who else is out there in the world. Yeah. Is the Aliens director's cut with the gun turret scene? I don't know. All I know is it's the best that comics could find, high quality. So I don't know which one it is. Rooftop Green. So have to ask comics. Anyway. Oh, all right. Well, we don't have much else to cover. We've got, let's see, we covered the beautiful bear that I love. We covered a lot of other things. But we did not, I don't think, let's see. Oh, so on the HCast today, we're definitely going to be talking about Penguin and a couple other things that you'll want to know, including we'll be talking more in depth about Nosferatu. Again, that trailer released today. You're going to want to check that out. It does a lot to honor the original film from way back when. and very excited about that. So let's dip out. We've got WW Pro Show coming up next. You will be automatically redirected there, and from there you can actually just click notify, and then you can circle back to my channel and check out today's video. Again, Agatha all along is flopping as faster than expected. I mean, I don't know what else to say. The show is basically tanking from the word go, and has even less audience enthusiasm than the terrible Acolyte, which is saying something. Even less enthusiasm than Willow, even less enthusiasm than Echo, perhaps. Not really sure. Can't wait to confirm that. That'll be a story. And we've got another wonderful story that popped up last night over on That Gameplay. So you're going to want to check it out. We have confirmation from somebody who's working in the gaming industry that the BioWare game, Dragon Age, the Veilguard, is flopping hard. Very few sales. So there's that. Yeah. Holy cow, once again, Staccato DDS with 5 Culture Casino cash. My goodness, my friend. Thank you. Thank you. Castle Claim Dark has so many detractors by her own league. Oh, Caitlin Clark. You're on your phone. Caitlin Clark has so many detractors by her own league. I'm glad she's taking time off so they can see what it's like without her. Yes. Oh, man. Caitlin is okay. So, you know what? We do a little bit more sports ball. Caitlin Clark is a rare talent. This is a one in a generation, once in a lifetime talent. Somebody who can actually elevate the women's game at the WNBA, make it so that people want to watch it. She's been doing it since college, and she carried it over into the pros. And the I think there's a race component here, which I hate to say, but I mean, in the WNBA, even in the NBA, there's definitely a race component there on that. And they don't want to have it stripped away, the clout that they have stripped away from them by an incoming rookie. Not only is she rookie of the year, she's probably the most talented basketball player in the league. I don't think there's anybody better than her. There are people that are taller than her. But I think that by the time we're 5 years into her career, her accumulated stats are going to blow away almost anybody else that's been 5 years in the league. In fact, this year's stats alone. I mean, it's again, you get a once in a lifetime generational player and you destroy her. Not only that, you get complicit media to do the same thing. What's the best way to combat that kind of hate? Just keep excelling. She's doing everything the right way. And basically showing these people to be what they are, poking her intentionally in the eye, doing all kinds of other things. I think, to be fair, in the NBA, you shouldn't be allowed to have fingernails, right? I mean, those things are basically daggers that the chicks wear nowadays. So, and how are you really shooting a basketball like that? And I mean, one of the people in the league that's getting these, I'm not going to say her name, but is getting the rebound records and stuff like that is because she's putting up bricks constantly. Just, it's a brick fest. She's a mason. She's building a wall with those bricks. She could actually take care of our problem at the southern border with the number of bricks she puts up. So there's that. Thank you for that, Staccato DDS. That's something that wouldn't occur to me to talk about. Yeah, Caitlin's a rare talent, folks. If you get a chance to watch her play ball, it's the only time that I watch WNBA. So there's that. Wow, right at the end of the show. Well done. That was clutch. Clutch. Yeah. The Clark's team needs an enforcer who can make it not worth it for other teams to target her. Well, yeah. I feel like, why do we need to have a hockey enforcer in basketball? It's a good question. Yeah, for all his faults, Stephen A seems to be showing support for Caitlin. Good. Good. I don't listen to him anymore. He's terrible. He's terrible. And Murphy's lawyer's 100% correct. She is so classy. Takes her hits with grace. She doesn't talk smack. She does it all the right way. And it makes all those other persons look a fool. Look a fool. We should all be so disciplined. We should all be so turn the other cheek. In theater, what's up? The fact that no one watches unless she plays is why she's so targeted. Yeah. I mean, this is a person that can sell out arenas, right? And everybody's like, well, it's because of her color. No, it's not. It's because she's the most talented person on the floor. She's the only one that plays the game with the tenacity of the NBA and the skill, the deftness. She's agile. And she's playing with pure joy. We don't have that anymore. Yeah, Jacob, I think if they had somebody like a Rodman, that would come down with an elbow on the top of your head and a rebound so that wouldn't be a foul. Rodman did that a lot, especially in Detroit. Wow. Luke, celebrating 13 months, says, get ready for my 24-hour comic on my channel. You are insane. When is this? Let's promote this. You are nuts, though. Crazy. Captain Fandom Nerd, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. It's almost like she was raised to be a lady. Yes, a very talented sports lady. Holy cow. Yeah. Play with your brothers, ladies. If you wanna do that, play with your brothers. Play with your brothers. Have somebody take you under their wing. You will be amazing. Practice the same way, do the same thing they do, practice the same shots, move the same way they do. I've seen some really talented high school girls basketball teams. I've seen some decent college ones. We just saw one. Caitlin Clark is just a superstar. And 2020 killed sports at every level. Yep. The minute they went after anointing some person on drugs and they decided that politics was the way to go, they destroyed all sports. Basically. Hockey's clutching back. We'll see. Is this live for a Canadian? 5 says, what they need is a female Bill Laimbeer. Yeah. Somebody who's just a giant stalky human. Yeah, just a thick dude that just was like, all right, let's see how you feel this. I'm going to turn and spike my elbow in your sternum. You're going to feel that the rest of the game, and probably for a couple more days afterwards. I think you'll stop. All right. That was fun. A little diversion there, and I appreciate the super chats. Thank you. Is this live? Thank you, Staccato DDS. Thank you to all of the amazing people who gifted memberships today. My goodness. On that note, we do have to get out of here. I do have a lot of intros to do. Stingers for Mr. H's show, the Hcast, your favorite afternoon evening podcast, which comes up after WW Pro Show, which comes up in just about 30 minutes exactly. So be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. And until next time, see ya.